97.9 the BT Hip Hop Station. He's got a couple big hits right now, man. About the Money and No Mediocre featuring Iggy Azalea. We got him in the studio. T.I.
Yeah.
Hustle Gang, what it do?
What's happening?
Welcome back to the DFW, homeboy.
Man, thank you, thank you.
Man, so you got these two big things, two big hits going on right now, rotating.
Appreciate that, man.
About the Money with Young Thug.
That's right.
And of course, No Mediocre with your protege Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
And well, man, album coming out soon. Talk to us about the album. I mean, there's so much going on with you, man. Where do I begin?
Yeah, Paperwork, man. Coming in September. It's definitely gonna be one for the record books. I'm very proud of it. Pharrell's executive producing it, and you know we just got a host of talent, and I think it's some of my best work.
Why the name Paperwork? Where's that come from?
Well, I think one of my most diversified albums to date as of yet was Paper Trail, and I think this album is picking up where that album left off. It is definitely an extension of that, not a sequel, you know, by common definition, but I do believe that it is on the level of a Paper Trail, and Paperwork, by definition, is paperwork is the certification of all things authentic. So whatever you get, whether it's a cell phone, a car, a house, a watch, if you want to check its authenticity, you're going to look for some certification that's going to come to you by way of some paperwork. And so me being an artist of authenticity, making music that is truly authentic to the culture, I felt like, you know, the certification of its authenticity will come in this album titled Paperwork.
Wow. So check the scoreboard, basically. That's how you put that. Nice.
I mean, you can simplify it that way.
Yeah. Well, it's coming out in September. You got an actual date for it yet? Or just sometime in September?
Well, right now, we know it's coming in September. I'm going to check each of the Tuesdays in September for which one is more suitable to my taste. I'm thinking 23rd, 30th.
Okay. By the way, T.I.'s got like a whole grip of these lollipops in front of him. He's just munching away as we.
They were free in the lobby.
He's like, why not if they're free, right?
If it's free, give
it's
me
like
3.
In a restaurant, I grab a whole bunch of mints, you know, because they're free.
If it's free, give me 3.
We hanging out with T.I., man. It's 97.9 the Beat, the hip hop station. The album we was just talking right now. It's coming out sometime in September, and it's gonna be called Paperwork. We've heard the No Mediocre with Iggy Azalea. Man, you gotta be real proud of Iggy Azalea.
Absolutely,
right now, bro. I mean, for real, this is crazy. Like she's a household name now.
Right on.
Because of you.
Well, I mean, she did a few things herself. You
know?
Yeah,
yeah, but I mean, she didn't blow up like this in the States until she got with you.
Well, I mean, I think she's a phenomenal talent, man, and she has an incredible vision for herself and her art.
Yeah, I just can't wait to see what else is gonna be coming from her. Man.
Me too.
Yeah, it's crazy. How'd you meet? How'd you guys collaborate?
I mean, man, when I was reacclimating myself to the business after coming home, I was really looking for new, interesting pieces of talent that I could add to the roster. And Iggy was one, Travis Scott was one, Trader Truth was one, and I basically, man, just called everybody and we, we sat down, met up, and I think it was an MTV interview, in Orlando for All Star in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. That is when we, I think that's when we initially, or was it 2013? I forget. Anyway, but that's when we, I guess, made it official. You know what I mean? That's when everybody had already agreed that this is how we gonna rock, and started moving forward.
So she's always had that confidence in her.
Yeah, day one.
Yeah, that she was gonna be a superstar. She was gonna be somebody.
And I mean, I must say, man, I believed her from introduction. for sure. She just, there's an undeniable quality about, she has I guess, a determination that exudes through her being. As soon without her even speaking.
So was she like take it or leave it, or I mean, what kind of a presentation was it?
I mean, man, she really had her sights set on global domination, and she was extremely confident in her chances at achieving it. And I was lucky to get involved.
Well, she was excited to penetrate the states.
Right on, absolutely.
Yeah.
Penetrate the states. I've never heard that used in such graphic nature.
If that's the next name of her album, you know where it came from.
Penetrate the states. All right.
Well, congratulations again on all your success, man, and with Iggy Azalea. And I want to talk real quick about Iggy, because with the good comes the bad, and as well as anybody about living your life out in front of the public's eye.
Sure.
Iggy is kind of catching a little bit of that, with the blogs and stuff, talking about the Nicki Minaj comment at the BET Awards.
I mean, for one, who said Nicki was talking about Iggy?
Right. It was never named.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean,
unless
or until Nicki says, yeah, I was talking about Iggy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think everybody should kind of calm down a little bit, man. You know what I mean? Get off the gas. I think, man, we sensationalize stuff and perpetuate nonsense, more often than necessary.
Yeah.